Goody goody everyone, this is Dayhawk, bringing to you my review of Kamen Rider Revice Episode 8, which I like to call The Spa from Hell, because it is. I'm sure you guys already seen the episode, so this is just a review of what I like, what I dislike, and all that. Um, just questions made that popped up in my head after the episode. Like, one, how in the hell did Phoenix, Deadman's, and this stalker, the guy with the glasses and the son, and like his family knew where Ikki's family was going? Because apparently all three groups were at the same spa. We all know how the dead man knew where Ikki's family was going, because I'm assuming Kagero told him that, we're staying at this spa, you better be there. I assume that. Not sure about Phoenix though. Maybe Hiromi was spied on Kagero and figure, hey, they're gonna be at the spa, whatever. I don't know about Phoenix's deal. And the crazy stalker family, yeah, that's another question I want to ask you guys. Is the episode pointed out that this family has been around Ikki's family since the beginning, from the spa to the gymnasium and now the spa, which, again, how the hell did they know they were coming in the same spa? And why did they bug Ikki's room? Because in the scene, the family listens into Ikki's conversation, not just his, of course, but the entire family, and they're just listening in, and it's kind of creepy, and makes you wonder: are they working for Phoenix, which I doubt? Deadman's, maybe, or is somebody else altogether? Like, who are they? Which I'm sure we're gonna figure out later on. Then I think one of the issues of this episode is that they kind of turn Algeria, Julio, and Oteca to be weak, because Algeria, if I mispronounce her name, I do apologize. She tried to poison Ikki, and it was due to Kagero's intervention that he stopped Ikki from drinking the poison champagne. So why did she resort to poison, knowing that she made a deal with Kagero that they will not do anything to Ikki? She broke that promise. And obviously Kagero was pissed, and he showed up in his rider form and just gives her the business. And Oteka and Julio didn't do anything. And Kagero just threw Algeria, like threw her down, pushed her down, and of course the boys kind of saved her and they ran off. And that's the thing that kind of irritated me a little bit, because it kind of shows, like, like, where are you in the grand scale of things? Because I assumed that you guys were the big bad, and yet you guys are being pushed around by this Kamen Rider. I understand that they broke the deal, but you need to stand up for yourself still because you're supposed to be the big bad. Why are you being handled or mishandled by Kamen Rider Evil? I'm like, all right, okay. Another thing that I wish that would have happened is I wish Kagero would have still stayed in the shadows, play the whole disappearing at where something bad happens, he disappears as Daiji, and then he transforms into Kamen Rider Evil, fights Ikki, disappears, and comes back. Like that. Like, keep the charade a bit longer. But in this case, they couldn't like keep the mystery. They couldn't keep the charade any longer because one, Hirumi already assumes that Daiji is evil, so there's no way to keep the disguise any further, the mystery any further. And I think another thing why they couldn't keep the facade, the mystery, I think it's mostly because Hirumi, because he is just already knows that Daiji is evil. So there's no way to keep the mystery any further, even if they wanted to. And Kagero is too not necessarily eager, but he waited until the opportune moment where the whole family was happy to be together. The mom is finally out of the hospital, thank God. And that's the whole reason why they went to the spa in the first place, because to celebrate their mom's release from the hospital. So why not have a day of relaxing in the spa? But Kagero revealed himself because he wanted the perfect, like the timing needed to be perfect. And he said that I will strike where they are the most happy. And the most happy was when the dad gave flowers to the mom and just celebrating her release with the banner and everything. And that's when Kagero punch Ikki, and you get to see the mom, Sakura, and the dad are like in shock. And of course, the dad tried to stop Daiji, but he ends up getting thrown in the pool. And of course, the mom and the sister couldn't do anything, especially with the transform uh, rider. There, you can't stop him. And luckily, um, you had demons coming in, Hirumi coming in, and try to stop evil. Also, of course, the dead mans revealed themselves to the family as well. And of course, Sakura is not only shocked that his supposed friend from karate class was nothing more than a dead man. Um, Also, I know it's out of place, but in the beginning, where the family started to enter the spa, Julio was there, and Sakura was shocked, of course. Um, you see Algeria all dressed up in a kimono, and Oteka dressed up as an attendant as well. So I assume that maybe some of the workers are also part of the dead man's group, and that's when you noticed this woman giving the traditional gracias dead man to Oteka. So I'm sure that that lady was in on it as well. Um, let's see what else has happened that I remember. Oh, George and Hiromi at the pool. And again, how in the hell did Phoenix know where they are? I have no idea. And then for some reason, George wants to talk to the father alone because I have no idea why. And then later on, between George and Hiromi, Hiromi asked that Daiji is definitely evil, and so he asked George, but of course George knows, but is he gonna give him the answer? No. But he kinda answered it, yet not, but you already know. It's just, now that everything is revealed, heads are going to roll when George's involvement gets discovered. Because if you remember, he's the one who gave the driver to possess Daiji. So he knows what's going on. So I just... what's his goal, I wonder? What's his main goal? But there's neither here or there. Let's see what else. Creepy family stalking. I don't know about them. It's kind of creepy. And then I already said that Algeria tried to poison Ikki. That failed. And Kagero gets pissed off at them. And then you get to see poor Daiji in the mirror. The whole Norman and Green Goblin thing they're having in the bathroom. And poor Daiji can do nothing to stop his demon from raising hell in the spa. So Kagero reveals himself to be Kamen Rider Evil, and he ends up fighting Daiji. And poor Daiji, he doesn't know what to do. He is still in shock that his little brother is the one that attacked him the first time, and he is the one that pretty much destroyed the perfect family gathering. And luckily Vice snapped him out of it for a bit, and Vice gets a new weapon, this hammer slash sword. And in the fight, they end up swapping V-stamps. So Evil gets the Jackal stamp, and Revice gets the Gorilla. And the Gorilla is the you see the new form, and it's Kamen Rider Forze, because you can tell with the rocket and all that, and they form together to become a gorilla, and they manage to defeat Kagero, but he escapes. And by the end of the episode, poor Daiji, he's all distraught, and he comes back all bruised, and the mom is at the very end tells Ikki to save his little brother and bring him back home. And you get to see the roses, the flowers that have been crushed by Kagero, and that's the end of the episode. Yeah, like I said, this episode was okay. It's just there's some things that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, like what happened between Kagero and the three dead mans. Kagero made them weak. The whole reveal was too soon, but I think it needed to be done because Hiromi already suspects that it's Daiji, but he doesn't know that he is possessed. Let's see what else. The whole deal with the Stalker family. Ugh. Yeah, it's like I don't know. A lot more questions than George, man. What's George's end game? I wonder, because he knows what's going on. He knows the truth. And once Ikki discovers the truth about George and his involvement with Daiji and Kagero, there's gonna be hell to pay. Let's see. There's something. I feel like there's something missing. I don't know. Remember what exactly. It's just disappointing that they couldn't keep the mystery a bit further, but it's too soon. But it happens. Anything else? I'm trying to think. I can't remember anything. Okay. So I enjoyed the fight between Ikki and Kagero, but I felt like Demon's fight was so much better because I felt like they were more in sync and evenly matched. But in here, not so much because poor Ikki, he's in shock, so there's no way he could fight properly. Now the question is, now that he knows that his brother is possessed, how is he going to save him? Oh, and with Vice, he tried to warn Ikki about a couple of things. Like he noticed Ageria from just seeing her for the first time. Like he tried to warn Ikki so many times, but Ikki is not hearing it. And I wonder if he would have listened to Vice, maybe some of the things could have been prevented. Maybe. Who knows? But something wicked this way comes. And the boy is going to be very interesting indeed. In case I missed anything, please do comment down below and please give it a like and subscribe. And I'm sure you guys were wondering how come there's no snapshots of this episode. Well, apparently I got copyright striked because by Toei. So apparently I can't take pictures of the episode and tell you this is what happened because I got a stupid lame brain strike. So it has to be me and the poster next to me, so I do apologize, but if there's any way to trying to spin this to my own advantage, like other means, please do let me know. But as of right now, it's gonna be only me in the poster from now on. At least until the strikes are lifted. I may need to find another way to add pictures, this and that, but it's the way it goes. So I'm sorry that this video is kind of plain, but it is what it is. Anyways, I don't want to ramble too much, so I will see you all on the other side of oblivion, guys. Johnny!